Hello, this is Greg from SharePoint Maven, and in this video I would like to show you a total of 3 ways on how you can create a new document library on a SharePoint site. So just to set this up as a use case, I have this SharePoint site, and obviously when we create a new site in SharePoint, we only get one library. A library is like a file and cabinet where you upload files and folders, all right? So I happen to have this one library on my site. And let's say I need to create another library. There might be different reasons for that, right? Maybe perhaps I want to start utilizing some metadata maybe on another library, or maybe I want to set up some unique permissions for a set of documents, or maybe I just have so many documents, right? I want to avoid technical limitations and therefore create multiple libraries. So whatever the reason is, I need to create a new library. So there are actually a total of 3 ways to do so, and let me carry you through all the 3 options. The first one is pretty straightforward. You just literally create one, blank library, from scratch. So again, I already have one library. I'm going to create another one from the home page, new document library. And the option you want to choose is this one, a blank library. And you just give it a name and click create. All right. And essentially what happens, so let's say I need to start some invoices, here's my default library. I have now a different library, and it's pretty much an out-of-the-box library. It doesn't have any, obviously, content. It does not have any, metadata. It's just an out-of-the-box library that you can now configure as necessary. So that was option number 1. The second option would be to copy an existing library. Now, this only makes sense if you maybe have a library somewhere, it could be on another site even, but maybe you set up some metadata and views, and maybe did some color, coding and formatting. If it's a folder-based library, right, there is nothing to copy, because when you copy a library, it doesn't copy the content. Very, very important. So it just copies the structure, the metadata, the views, the formatting, color coding. So in my case, I have this library residing on some other site for some employee documents. As you can see, I have a bit of metadata, maybe even different views right here, right? And I want to copy this entire library. I don't want to recreate it. I want to copy the metadata, the views to my site now. How do we do that? New document library. The option you want to choose is from existing library. And now you have to choose the library you want to copy from. Obviously, you need to have access to it. So it's on this HR site, and this is the library, right? There are a few libraries here. This is the one I want to copy. You just click next. And you know what? Yeah, we'll keep the same name, I guess. We don't need to keep this, icon, and click create. And what's going to happen? It's pretty much going to recreate that library on my site. Once again, you will notice the metadata columns have been more, migrated, I guess, or copied, I should say. All the views are here, but obviously the content is not going to be copied over for obvious reasons. And pretty much it's up for you to upload and tag now on your new library. So that was a second option. The third option that I want to show you is, I actually don't use this option quite often. It's maybe for some unique scenarios, but you can actually create a library from the template that provided by Microsoft. All right, and I think this is for very, very specific use cases. As you can see, maybe you need to store some media files or invoices once again. But actually, this template consists of the library with preconfigured metadata, as well as in some cases workflows. All right, so it's just pretty much a template library that Microsoft created that already contains all this metadata columns, all this color coding, all the views. All right, and it might even contain, let's see if I get if this one does, but actually, yeah, we already have a library with that name, so I'm going to create it. But in some cases, depending on the template you choose, there might even be, yeah, right here, you see it actually has a workflow that Microsoft created for you associated with this, where you will be reminded about due dates on the invoices. And yeah, let's not do this now, but just want to point this out that this functionality is making it to your site and library as well. And here it is. Here's the library. Of course, it doesn't have any content, right? On the previous screen, you just saw some sample, content, but it does have all the columns. If you upload the, files in here, you will see the color formatting. It does have all these different views that Microsoft created. So that's essentially, the third and final option. All right. So, which option you choose really depends on your use case. I mean, obviously, most of the time, I think users create, simple, blank, new libraries. But obviously, if you set up some metadata and views, I definitely recommend that you consider that copy an existing library option, which will really save you some time. All right. So that's all I really wanted to mention in this video. Hopefully you learned something new. As always, happy to see you on my blog, SharePointMaven.com, as well as YouTube channel. Goodbye.